Hey, how's everybody doing? So I just went through and I sorted out all of my guppies. I spoke about this in my last video. So right now I'll just kind of jump right into it. We have some of my favorite males. We're gonna take a look at those. Mostly all females, I hope, in this tank. I sifted through them. I left the females that were in there. I pulled females from that 55-gallon tank over there and put them in here. We just got all the other males in this bucket, so I'm actually going to put them into the other tank right now and show you that, and then we'll take a closer look. So yeah, the plan is to have all my females in here and then my favorite males, and then the other tank is just going to be males that I'm going to hold back, get ready to sell, just so I can keep a closer eye on these. And we also have some new guppies that I gave some females for, so next couple of months we should be having some babies from them. But let's go through and just take a look at everything. Here are all the males that I liked. So these are still nice sellable guppies here, but I picked out my favorites that I want to keep breeding. So some of these have some small flaws, but some still really nice fish. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna put these in the other tank. See if I can do this one-handed. Here we go. All right, got them all out. So this is a strictly male tank now. I think I spotted a couple. There's some babies in here and maybe one or two females. But honestly, if I mess up and keep a couple females, it's still not gonna be the end of the world. But this is gonna be a really enjoyable tank to watch now, because we're gonna, at the end of the month or so, the babies are gonna grow up. The adults are gonna put on some more size, and this will be just a straight kind of show male tank and sale tank. If you take a look, there's a whole bunch in there. I did make a couple calls of any finnage. Everything else here I'm pretty happy with. There's some flaws and stuff, but they all look pretty good. I'm happy with them. And this tank is nice and cleared up now too. We're still breeding the plecos in here as well. Got some super reds growing out, got some calicos. But I just want to share with you guys a little update. So here we have the 55-gallon male tank. Right next to it, this is where we had the 9-gallon tank with our two new males. We got this red here settling in from yesterday. We got the blue. And they have just nice rounded off fins, some new color. And then these are all some baby females. When you're telling the gender from male and female, you're just looking for the egg sac. So kind of like in the middle bottom of the female, you can see that black spot. That tells you that it's going to be a female. So I put probably about 8 of them in there. So as they grow, they'll breed with those males for the first time. Now jumping back over to the female tank, we can look at some of these guys. And there's a lot of babies in here still. And after I do this today, my mission is to get this tank nice and cleared up, because it's just so cloudy. It always bothers me. But it's only cloudy because I have so many plecos in here and I just feed so heavily. But I have like almost all males in here now, which is another thing that's kind of frustrating. But I have my pairs. This is like all my back stock, and there are still some babies in here, so there's got to be a female or two floating around. But I think I'm overfeeding this tank, so I'm gonna cut back on the feeding. I might pull the caves out, and I'm gonna just crush with some gravel vacs this week, get this tank nice and cleared up. But there's a couple real nice females in here. Like, I like this one, and these guys are still gonna be dropping fry, so I'm still getting babies. But I want them to breed with these males that I've selected above. So take a look at these here. So I got a couple of the Delta guppies. This one here, he kind of holds himself a little bit weaker, but when he's in the tank, this one's pretty strong. But everything else, I'm just looking for a nice rounded off finnage. And I really like that cobra pattern on these guys. They don't look the best in this container, but these are all like my favorite males. So we're gonna go ahead and put, what do we got, I think 7 of them in here. So they're gonna go into the main tank, so we can do that right now. So they can continue to breed with these females, and then I can kind of keep doing this for a while. I am gonna sell some of these females here coming in soon. But yep, that was a big goal for the day. Males and females mostly separated, and then to pick out some of my favorite males and make any calls that I had to make. But yeah, these tanks gonna be looking pretty good here at the end of the week. Gonna do a bunch of water changes and I'll keep you guys updated. But yep, just want to share that with you. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out my older videos, check out the playlist, and just a little quick extra update for you guys. I told you I was gonna post more frequently, so that's what I'm trying to do. But thanks again for watching, guys. I'll talk to you next time.